Audacity is the quiet decision to move before certainty shows up, to act without guarantees, applause, or permission. And it is necessary because so much of life doesn't respond to preparation alone. You can think clearly, plan carefully, and work hard, and still stay stuck if you're waiting to feel ready or playing it safe. Audacity isn't just showing up, it is the dare to show up differently. And this is what I've been getting into recently. This past season, I've been intentionally learning how to be more audacious in small practical ways, not dramatic leaps, just repeated decisions to stop hiding behind caution. And these are 11 things that have genuinely been helping me become more audacious in real everyday ways that I think you could use. Number one, I started practicing small acts of defiance because I learned that audacity is built in low stake moments. So now I say no without padding it, I give opinions without disclaimers, and I make choices without explaining them first. These moments may seem insignificant, but they've taught my mind and body that disagreement and independence are survivable. Number two, I shortened the gap between idea and action. I noticed that most of my hesitation wasn't wisdom, it was just delay. So now I decide on something, I give myself a short window to reconsider, and if nothing new comes up, I move. Not perfectly, just deliberately. This has helped me stop confusing endless thinking with responsible decision making. Number three, I speak before my thoughts are fully polished. Waiting until something sounds right often means never saying it at all. Now, I've started contributing whilst informing my points, asking questions, mid thoughts, and sharing ideas before they are elegant. Audacity, I'm learning, improves after expression, not before it. Number four, I ask for things slightly out of reach. Bigger ask creates faster courage. So each week, I pitch someone too big, request something I expect a no to, and apply before I qualify. Rejection stopped feeling personal once it became frequent. Number five, I stopped explaining my decisions to everyone. I realized that explanation is often approval seeking in disguise. So now I ask, is this person affected by this decision? Are they supporting it in any real way? Do they understand my vision? If not, I decide quietly. Number six, I treat discomfort as information, not a warning. I've learned that discomfort doesn't automatically mean danger. Most of the time, it's just a new behavior asking for repetition. So instead of pulling away immediately at the sight of discomfort, I stay long enough to understand why something feels uncomfortable before deciding whether it is wrong. Number seven, I act once before I allow opinions. Audacity dies when feedback comes too early, seeing as early opinions can kill momentum. So now my rule is to do the thing once, finish the first version, then I open up to opinions if necessary. You don't crowdsource courage, and audacity doesn't come from consensus. Number eight, I reduced the emotional weight of being seen. Being seen used to feel like exposure. Now I've relabeled it as participation. I post, I share, I show up. Not because I'm certain, but because invisibility guarantees nothing at all. Sharing does not mean certainty. Showing up doesn't mean mastery. It just means I am no longer hiding. Number nine, I stopped waiting for clarity before starting. I learned that clarity comes from motion, not thought. So clarity has become a byproduct of movement for me, not a prerequisite. So now, I start messy, course correct publicly, and learn out loud while moving. Number 10, I built a tiny audacity muscle routine. Every week, I do one thing that raises my heart rate a little bit. I have a hard and uncomfortable conversation. I make a visible decision. I send a bold message. I do this because I've come to learn that audacity compounds with routine. It does not have one heroic moment of arrival. 11. I constantly remind myself how little people are watching. The fear of judgment dissolved when I realized that most people are absorbed in their own lives, and even if they are watching, they forget quickly. They move on fast to some other gossip. They are not keeping any form of score that is useful for my journey. That reminder alone has freed more action within me than motivation ever did for me. On a final note, these things haven't made me louder or more dramatic. They've only made me decisive, visible, and harder to ignore, even to myself. I speak sooner, I start faster, I hesitate less. Opportunities are not magically falling from the sky, but I am no longer invisible to them. I'm in rooms I used to watch from outside. I am doing work I used to overthink. Nothing here is extreme, but together, these practices have shifted my life out of waiting mode and into motion. And that, so far, has been the real reward of learning to be audacious. And if you want to make it easier for yourself, become a part of this tribe. I am building a community of people committed to becoming better humans who live a life of purpose that they love to wake up to every day. If this is something you would love to be part of, subscribe to this channel where I share tips and strategies on how to get better every day, one conscious action at a time. The mantras here are: I can do whatever I set my heart to. And on this journey, I can't be stopped, not by fatigue, initial failure, or circumstances. Lastly, that your limit is a lie, because so long as we want it and ready to put in the work, you and I can get it. And I'll leave you with that. Until next time, bye.